The Diary of a Young Lady of Fashion in the year 1764 to 1765 by Cleone Knox, the pen name of Magdalen King-Hall, edited by her kinsman Alexander Blacker Kerr, narrated by Nano Nagle. Author's Foreword. I have been asked by my publishers to write a short foreword to this new edition of The Diary of a Young Lady of Fashion. I was 19 when I wrote it, as an escape from the boredom of living at a select seaside resort, the inhabitants of which seemed, to the impatient eyes of youth, to consist mainly of formidable old ladies being dragged along the front in bath chairs by ancient men who looked as though they ought to be in bath chairs themselves. I had been scribbling since childhood, writing was in the family, and my sister's encouragement and her suggestion that I should write a novel in the form of an 18th-century diary nerved me to make a serious attempt at authorship. After some delving in the local public library, I plucked up my courage and wrote the opening sentences of The Diary on the back of an old envelope. I set the earlier scenes of the book in Northern Ireland. My mother's family came from those parts, and I had spent happy times there as a child. There was nothing autobiographical about my heroine Cleone Knox, who was lively and reckless, and surprised me when I had finally got her safely married by demanding a family of 12 children. The book was refused by several publishers before it was accepted, and eventually published in November 1925. I had taken shelter behind the pseudonym of Alexander Blacker Kerr, the supposed editor of the diary. All the same, it never occurred to me that the book would be presented and accepted as a genuine diary. I was disappointed that it came out with a plain jacket. Lord Darling, the eminent judge, gave it a long and enthusiastic review, and it rapidly became a bestseller in England and the USA. This seemed to me like drawing a winning ticket in a sweepstake. Inevitably, some critics suspected the genuineness of the diary, and there were many speculations about its possible authorship, some more flattering than I deserved. By now, it was obvious that keeping up the secret would help Alexander Blacker Kerr's literary career more than mine, and the fact that I had written the diary was released to the press. What halcyon days the Roaring Twenties must have been, one feels, seeing it all now as though through the wrong end of a telescope, when such a small mystery could hit the headlines.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?